Humans are always curious about everything they observe, and this curiosity drives them to explore the unexplored. In finding the answers of how, we have started searching for the answers of how have they evolved and developed so much to become human beings. How did they come into existence? How did their ancestors look? These questions ignited people to study human evolution. Africa, the beginning of an evolutionary journey of hominins. Hominins, the members of human tribes, have likely to start their journey of evolution as ape-like species in the Middle Miocene epoch 1611.6 Maya and Late Miocene epoch 11.65.3 Maya. Various primates from Africa and Eurasia have been considered as the very first ancestors of the hominins. The molecular studies and genetic data from these species fossils indicated ancestral relationships with apes such as chimpanzees and gorillas and with hominins, Homo species. In addition to this, the phylogenetic model depicted that Samboropithecus are the ancestors of Australopithecus, Paranthropus, and Oraran, while Australopithecus, afarensis is ancestral to Homo. The evolutionary changes have come due to the behavior and morphology associated with locomotion, rich biodiversity, and environmental changes. Not only the anatomy and body, but the cognitive and brain development also lead to the evolution of primates to Homo sapiens. Evolution of the human body and mind. Bipedalism, the ability to walk on hind limbs, is one of the earliest defining human traits that evolved over 4 million years ago. The difference between hominins and apes in locomotion has been identified with the study of fossils and bones of the pelvis and lower limbs, which also gave indications on how hominins carried themselves to adapt bipedalism. Other important and advanced characteristics such as large and complex brain, tool usage, symbolic representation, language learning, art, and cultural diversity have emerged during the past 100,000 years. According to paleoanthropologists, the altered pelvic structures have increased the brain size of the babies who had taken birth via those wider birth canals. With the studies, it is believed that the major factor in increasing brain size is the era of tool technology, which is also proved by evidence found in the deep surfaces of the earth. Paleoanthropologists have discovered that the tooth and jaw size has been reduced over the past 2.5 to 5 million years, reasons being improved cutting, grinding tools and techniques, vegetarian food eating practices, and cooking food using fire. The human hands are unique in structure, and paleoanthropologists suggest that this uniqueness and capability of hands emerged with the tool development and sharp-edged stones with which they learned to select and make them doing tasks such as cutting meat, sticks, animal skin, and other plant materials. The earliest known hominins who possessed the capability of gripping were afarensis. They were able to hold sticks and stones for throwing, but a fully developed human grip was not present. As per the evidence from Swartkrans, South Africa, similar features of hands were also observed in P. robustus, which also gave a confirmation that by 1.8 Maya, one or more hominins have developed advanced hand features. At the beginning of the Pliocene epoch 5.32.6 Maya, hominins disappeared from Eurasia, Europe plus Asia, while in Africa, primates were diversified. Hominins inhabited different parts of Eastern, Central, and South Africa. Our ancestors have learned and evolved themselves so much that they could even prepare homes, tools, food, and a basic living. However, this was not the end of the evolution but the emergence of Homo species, which includes H. habilis, H. erectus, H. neanderthalensis, and H. sapiens. The emergence of Homo species. Louis Leakey, a famous paleoanthropologist, and his team discovered the most ancient species of Homo called H. habilis in 1964 with a lifespan of 2.8 Maya 1.5 Maya in Tanzania, East Africa. Eugene Dubois, a paleoanthropologist, was the person behind discovering another Homo species in 1891 called H. erectus, which appeared 1.8 Maya. They used to live in East Africa and then migrated to Asia from where they have been discovered. And now comes Neanderthals, who were one of the coexisted species along with other Homo emerged from H. erectus. They were the subspecies of archaic humans who belonged to Eurasia and lived 400,000 years ago, and they belonged to Europe. Recently discovered fossils of H. sapiens in Morocco, North Africa, highlighted that they inhabited the whole of Africa and all other continents and originated some 315,000 years ago. At present, we are no different species, we are only Homo sapiens, as per what our DNA says to us. If you find our content interesting, like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Visit our website, www.sciencecept.in, to read blogs, link in the description. Follow us on social media for regular updates.